Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear now? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. If you can hear me, drop some emojis in there. Okay. Can you hear me? Right. Okay. It's on. It's just lagging a little bit. I've just been able to check there. Woohoo! We fixed it! Yay! All right. Okay. Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. So this is From Zero to Profits to Six Figures and Beyond. Okay, I know that's cheesy, but I keep on thinking that in my head. It's like the Toy Story, where they go to infinity and beyond. Well, I decided to make it to six figures and beyond. So tonight, what we are going to show you is just some examples so that we can get you starting to set some bigger goals for yourself. So I am going to carry on with this. But first of all, what I want you to do is in the comment section, pop in and tell me what part of the world you are joining us from. We've got people from all over the world in here. So just pop in the comments and let me know what part of the world you are joining us from. Just waiting for everybody to pop in there. Tell us which part of the world. I already know Adriana is Mexico. If I'm saying that right. I kind of try and say it with an accent. Right, okay. Now, let's get on with this. Yes, Adriana. Right, okay. Now, when you think of making $1 million in a year, earning $1 million in a year, so often this little thing right here stumps us. We can't see how. This is a big problem for so many of us, with us even setting proper worthy goals. I mean, if you are looking for a material item, it could be a car, it might be an experience, you might be looking for a luxury holiday as your C-type goal, you might be going for a house, a boat, whatever that is. So that's the item. And then, of course, it's the money that you need to buy that item. So if you are going to be looking at the money side of things, so often if we're looking to make money in our businesses, we can't see how. And that is why so often we don't even try setting those goals. Right? So if I say to you, you can make 100,000 in a year, is that realistic to you? If I say to you, you can make $1 million in a year, is that realistic to you? So what I want you to do is to tell me where your mind is at right now. Is it the 100,000 a year, or is it the $1 million a year? What is it right now that you are going to go for? So drop that in the comments for me first. Is it 100,000, 100K a year that you feel is more realistic? Or do you really feel, yeah, I can make $1 million in a year? Let me know. Pop it in the comments. Hi, Eileen. Welcome to the live. We finally got it working. I tried to get it working earlier on and it wouldn't. Okay. So, after you have popped that in the comments, Eileen says 100k. Now, here's one of the interesting things. You know, you can make this into a game. I actually have made a little game out of this. Money is fun to make, fun to spend, and also really fun to give away. I love giving money away. Like, seriously, it lights me up to give. So, but when we're thinking to ourselves, you know, about making that money, sometimes we can get into a bit of stress and panic or worry, you know, so there's not a great vibration attached to it, because you might also think to yourself, oh my God, you know, for me to make that money, I'm going to have to work really hard and got to put so much effort into things. And the thing is that it's not entirely true. So I made a game, and what that game was is it is a game that just helps you get into the vibration. So you make it fun. You think to yourself, what the heck? Let's just give it a go. And you start turning it into more of a game to be making the money. Now, the other thing that I want to say to you as well is, if you have got no products, that's no problem. We've got you covered for that also. So I actually do this presentation in one of my other courses, which is called Zero to Profits. So I actually show people how you can earn money from, again, like you have heard from me, making your own courses and your own products, but also how you can earn from utilizing other people's courses, products, and partnering up with them. So there's both ways that you're able to do that. So what we are going to do is start breaking down some of the numbers for you so that you can just see. Now, if you're making your own course or your own product, you've got right here an example where, you know, think of some of the courses that you've bought yourself. Think how much you would normally pay for those courses. I know how much I pay for mine, and mine's the ones that I normally invest in are actually thousands. But if you want to make 100,000 a year, let's say you make a course or a program and you charge just 200 for that. You just need to sell that to 500 people and you've made 100k in a year. That's it. You want to make $1 million? That 200 product, you've just got to sell it to 5,000 people that want it, and you've made $1 million in a year. Okay? Let's get some more going on here, some numbers, and we'll break it down. To make 100,000 a year, let's say that you're charging 500 for that product or that service. So you've just got to reach 200 people and you have made 100k a year. Making $1 million, you take that $500 product or pounds and you've just got to reach 2,000 people. And in that year, you've made $1 million. Now, you can actually make several different courses and split it all up. It doesn't need to be all the same thing. They can lead on to each other, but it's just an example here. And I'm going to also tell you a little bit about how you can take somebody else's course to be generating this money. So if you don't even want to make your own course, you can actually take somebody else's course or product. Now, just a wee bit more. I should actually put that on there, a wee bit more, because that's how we say it in Scotland. So if you're looking to make 100k a year, let's say you're going to charge 1,000 for your product or for your service, for your course. You just need to reach 100 people and you've made 100k a year. That's just 100 people. For $1 million in a year, again, that 1,000 product, you're just reaching 1,000 people. And you have made your $1 million in a year. Now, the other thing as well is that you can set up your own membership program, or again, you can utilize somebody else's membership program. Membership programs are what make you the residual income. That's what gives you that passive income. So it's monthly income that's flowing in whilst you sleep. So I love membership programs, and there's also other ways that you can earn based on that. But to make $1 million residual a year, you get 5,000 people to pay $17 a month. That gives you $1 million a year. 2,000 people to pay $42 per month. Now, to make 100,000 a year, it's just 200 people to pay $42 per month, or about average 500 people to pay $18 per month. Now, I'm just actually thinking we're missing a slide here because I added in a new slide, and what that was showing you is the fact that, okay, so this one right here, I'll just go into here. So this is a membership one. So to make $1 million in a year, let's say you've got a mastermind group. And together as a mastermind group, you are going through a full year, a year's program. You need 250 people to pay $333 per month for 12 months. And that makes you your $1 million. Now, another way that you can be doing this is when you start to step up and you create a service or a product where, let's say you're charging 10,000. You're charging 10,000 for that service. It might be over 3 months. It could be over 6 months that you're charging for that service. To make 100,000, you only need 10 people to join you on that journey, to go on that journey, and you've made 100,000 a year from just 10 people. And that's where the self-image work is super important, because it's your self-image that's going to determine how much you're going to charge. How you're even going to do this. You're going to be saying to yourself, can I do this? Is it really possible for me? And yet some people have got such a strong self-image that they're like, heck yes. Well, I know that's possible for me. And boom, they just go in and create it and they make the money straight away. So based on this so far, how realistic do you think making 100,000 a year or $1 million a year is? When you look at the numbers, when you work it down that way, how realistic do you think that is? Let me just see who is on. So we've just got 2 people on right now. So if you're watching the replay, what I want you to do is to still comment underneath this and to see how realistic you think that actually is. When you look at the numbers, let's go back up. Again, you can make a membership program. Create your own course. Thinking to yourself, how much do you pay for a course? I mean, how often do you pay £200 or $200 for a course? That's quite a low cost, low value one. And look, for you to make 100K a year, just 500 people. So we've gone through some of the numbers. And then what I want to talk to you about is this part right here. Everything is in the mind. That is where it all starts. Now, I've broken down some numbers for you. And this is the thing right here. Knowing what you want is the first step towards you getting it. So if you have got this goal, this is why Bob gets us to set a goal. To set a goal that's really worthy of you. Because what's going to happen from that? So often we don't allow ourselves to go for the goal because we don't really see how. But I've just broken down those numbers for you. And when you see the numbers, it's not that difficult. Like 500 people. The difficult part, you're probably thinking, is, yeah, but where am I going to find those 500 people? And that's where we come in. So, and we will be giving you some little tidbits, a little bit of value in this group to be guiding you on showing up and shining, getting yourself, building your audience. And we do things mostly, pretty much all, it's organic as well. That's the part that I've done. And that's where, people came in and they looked and they went and said that it's not normal the way that I've done things. So that's parts that I'm going to be bringing in for you all in here. But with those numbers, again, everything starts in the mind. So I'd spoken to you about, number one, getting your self-image, getting that part clear. Because you need to program your self-image to match the goal. That 100K a year, you want to program your self-image to be the person that's living the life with that 100K a year. If you want to go for the million, you've got to start programming your self-image to match that person that is bringing that million in a year. So that is why it is so important to always do the mind first. So you're going to do your self-image work. You're going to set a goal. You want to be truly focused on something that you really, really want. So again, I've broken down those numbers and things, if you're in here, you've most likely got products, you've already got some courses built up, different things like that. So when you look at those numbers, you're like, oh yeah, you know what, I can see that I can make $1 million or I can make 100K at least a year. So the thing that we want to be doing is, what is the goal? What do you truly, truly want? Because you want to be getting one main powerful goal. Now, what Bob teaches us in Thinking into Results is you've got your personal goal and you've got your professional goal. But they both link together, so they're not going in opposite directions. So they have to kind of link together. But it's that main thing that you are focused on. And from that main thing, because you're really powerfully focusing your energy to that main thing, that's when you're going to start seeing things shifting and turning around. So for you, that's when you're going to see things really shifting for you to be getting those sales coming through. And of course there are, there's many other things that we add on there. But the first important thing is, look what's possible. When you look at those numbers and you've broken it all down, it's absolutely possible. I mean, a £200 or dollar course just 500 people. Make it something that they really, really, really want. So get your goals straight. At least start doing that. Make sure you've got a really strong, powerful self-image and you're listening to it every single day so that you're programming yourself already being, I actually say it's unleashing the truth of who you are. You're not trying to fake being someone else. You're unleashing the truth of who you are. So make sure that you've got that in place. And then from that, that's when you're going to start taking more action. So you'll start showing up. You're going to be acting from that place. That action causes the reaction and it starts bringing to you the people that you need, the money that you need, the resources that you need to bring all of that goals into your life. But get that clear-cut goal. And then we will be doing some more inside this group to support you further in having that thriving and prosperous business where you are going to 6 figures and beyond. Okay? So, hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you are ready to really, really, really go for those 6 figures and beyond business, you can drop a heck yes in the comments below. Shout out to the universe, to the whole world. You are up for this and you are ready to really take action and get it done. And we are right here supporting you all on that journey. So make sure to drop a heck yes in the comments below, even when you're watching a replay. And we will see you all inside our group. Make sure you let us know what you're working on. Sonova, heck yes. Love it. I do have some things to share with you, Sonova. Things I was thinking about for your business in particular. I've got this tendency where ideas will flow through me for other people. I tune into their energy and their vibration, and ideas literally flow through me. Adriana says yes. Perfect. Okay. Right, everybody. Well, we will see you all tomorrow, and let's get moving and shaking. Speak to you all after. Bye.